Hey guys, so for this discussion, first, what benefits and challenges are associated with gaming in the classroom? There are several benefits as well as challenges that exist in the realm of gaming in the classroom. Some of the benefits of gaming include creating an increase in overall motivation in the classroom. This can include motivation to learn, pay attention, and participate in classroom activities. Boosting self-esteem is another benefit that comes along with gaming. Using their interests in games such as Minecraft can be incorporated into a lesson and can have a powerful effect on their self-esteem. So student attentiveness is another benefit that also exists when incorporating games into the classroom. Games are something that moves quickly, meaning students must remain alert as well as they have to stay alert and attentive for periods of time. These games actually can help the students to shape their attentiveness as well as training their brain on how to learn. It's the variation of instructional approaches that enables students to pay attention easier once the activity has been completed. So problem solving is one of the skills that the students benefit and get from gaming. There was actually a study that was completed and published in the journal Computers in Education in 2012, in which they found that kids who design their own cities using simulation games had a positive impact, or the kids who designed their own cities showed stronger problem solving skills than their peers who had learned about cities in more traditional ways. There was also a study, the University of Manchester also conducted a study in 2016 that yielded similar results, in which they found playing interactive games may have a positive impact on children's problem-solving skills as well as engage them in advanced mathematical thinking. Despite the great benefits of gaming in the classroom, there are some challenges that are commonly faced. These can include that students aren't staying on task. Students may not pull all of their effort into learning while playing their games. And another common issue is that students might not play the games as they are intended to be played. Next, do you have any strategies that make gaming productive? There are a few different ways in which I put an effort to ensure that the gaming is productive in my classroom. The first is by using gaming as a reward system for completing daily tasks. This works as a great form of motivation for my students and also helps in productivity as well. Predetermining game and screen time for my students is another way I do this. This means that I plan out the students' time frame when participating in gaming, and it means that I take the time to plan out the time frame in which my students play the game, whatever it might be. Meaning that we take a certain amount of time, and that is the time that we use for these games. And then within that time frame, we can also use them as an incentive or as a time filler activity if they finish early. Having the games that are connected with something that the students are learning is another method that I use to keep it productive. Some great games that exist that keep my students productive include games like Bottle Math, Prodigy, which is offered in both math and English versions, ABC Ya, PBS Kids, and so many more. And finally, when is gaming inappropriate in the instructional setting? Gaming should be used as a support tool after a lesson has been taught. The student should first be able to show mastery of the topic or learning target. In the case of me using it as a branch-off activity, gaming can be considered inappropriate if used as a substitution for teaching versus the actual lesson. So it's important that a lesson is taught before the students get to experience it through a game. There was a quote used from one of my sources in Nagein's article in which he says, like any educational tool, gaming tools need to be well planned and integrated only when they're relevant to learning the objectives.